Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy OV, and today we're back with another video. In today's video, we're going to talk about my exhaust system. So, I have a STEEDA X-pipe installed on the Mustang. This video is for the people that also own a 2024 Mustang, and they're in the market to look for either an H-pipe or an X-pipe. So, since I do have an X-pipe, I can only speak for what I have and not for the H-pipe. But today, I want to show you guys how it sounds when I have it in normal mode, sport mode, and track mode. You may be wondering, X-pipe or H-pipe, what's the difference? The X-pipe usually helps you out when you're on the highway and you usually have your engine in the higher RPM bands. That's where the X-pipe comes in and helps you out with power. And if you like taking off at a green light or you just like drag racing from zero, H-pipe usually comes in handy since it does help you out a lot in the lower RPM bands and also with torque. Besides the horsepower gains, it also is a difference on sound. X-pipe usually sounds more higher pitch, raspier type of tone, and the H-pipe usually sounds more deeper. So if you like the old school muscle sound, H-pipe is usually the way to go. And if you like to be very loud and you like the raspiness, X-pipe comes in handy with that. With that being said, we're gonna go ahead and start this bad boy up and give it a couple of revs. I will rev it out in quiet mode, normal mode, sport mode, and track mode. Once we are done with that, we're also gonna be doing drive-bys just so you guys can get an idea of how it sounds when you're already driving around and not on a standing position. All right, so I just started my Mustang right now. As you can see in the screen, we have it on quiet mode. So this feature right here comes very handy when you're trying to leave the house around 2, 3 a.m. and you just want to be mindful of your neighbors. So we're going to go ahead and give it a couple of revs just to see how it sounds with the valves fully closed. Let's go ahead and get started. All right. So we're probably going to rev it up to like 3,000 RPMs, and then we're going to bring it up to like 5, and then eventually all the way up to 7, just for you guys to get the idea. So let's go ahead and do this. I feel like that still sounds pretty loud. Now we're gonna go ahead and do this on normal mode. So we are already opening up the valves just a bit, and let's see if we can already hear the difference. All right, that sounds really good. Now we're gonna go ahead and turn it up to sport mode. Sport exhaust on. Let's go ahead and give it some revs. Man, that's that 5.0 power. Sheesh. Let's spice it all the way up to track now, where the valves are fully open. Track exhaust. Let's get it. That sounds pretty loud considering that we have the windows up, we don't have them down. When you're cruising on a highway, the drone, I honestly don't hear any kind of drone inside the cabin. I'm actually able to have normal conversations when I'm driving as well. So that's also something you want to keep in mind. I know some exhaust systems, they usually cause a lot of drone, and it's hard to have conversations when you're driving in the highway just because, you know, the car is pretty loud. So you also want to be mindful of that. There you have it. We already revved it out in quiet mode, normal, sport, and track. Now that we're done with the revs, we're gonna go ahead and start doing drive-bys. I'm gonna go ahead and take you guys to this roundabout, and I'm basically gonna go ahead and take a corner. Once this road starts to get straight, I'm gonna go ahead and fully send it. And I'm gonna show you guys how it sounds when you're on full power, baby. Let's go. All right, you guys, I just got to this spot real quick. Before I do get started, just wanted to explain what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and do it in quiet mode. You're probably asking, why am I gonna be driving in quiet mode? But have you ever thought about when you need to get away from somebody or from someone and you don't wanna know where they're at? So you definitely wanna use that quiet mode so they don't get to hear you that loud. After we're done with quiet mode, we're gonna go ahead and turn it up to normal mode just for you guys to see how it is on a normal daily basis. Once we're done with that, we're gonna spice it up to sport mode, and we're gonna finish it with track mode. So let's go ahead and get started, and I'm gonna go ahead and full send it, baby. Let's go. Alright, so there you guys have it. That is the STEEDA X-pipe equipped on my Mustang GT. Comment down below what you think, and also let me know what you have in mind. What would you do in your Mustang? If you're new, my name is OV. Welcome to the channel. If you like my content, go ahead and subscribe, give it a like, and comment down any ideas that you want to see later on down in this channel. Other than that, I'll see you guys until the next one. Peace.